Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. Just to update you about where we are. In my last video I already updated you that we did hit my target levels that I gave you earlier. Now we came down quite far. I'm not sure if anybody else talked about these low target levels. Probably there will be some people. I didn't see anyone. Most people talked about XRP going to the moon. But yeah, I did show you this ABC correction, talked about these target levels here. Hopefully prepared for you for that move to the downside. But with the latest developments on the Bitcoin chart, I'm actually not confident or not sure if I was bearish enough. My view is that we could even, if we lose 50 cents, then we're going to drop lower around to the level around 35 cents. That would be a key support level here, 34, 35 cents. If we lose 50 cents, I think the correction isn't over yet here. I think we're going to come down lower into that target range again. We only briefly touched the 0.887 fib level here. A level that many cryptos do when they are in their wave 2. And in my view, what we have here is this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move to the upside. Also at the same time, a larger wave 1. And this ABC is a larger wave 2. So this ABC, forms basically the correction of this larger wave 1. And as soon as we have hit the correction here and achieved it and completed it, then we are going to go into a larger wave 3, which is typically the longest wave. At least it's not the shortest wave. And if we talk about target levels here for that wave C, the 0.887 is actually a target level here for that wave 2, within which we are. So we've already hit that perfectly. I did give you that earlier and it worked out perfectly. But I think looking at how strong we came down into it, how weak we are actually recovering. We haven't really seen, well, we have seen a strong reaction here, but since then we're just moving sideways. This is currently also depending, of course, on Bitcoin. And with Bitcoin, I showed you two scenarios. Both scenarios point towards a correction at around 30K, possibly lower than 30K. You can call me crazy, but also everybody thought like a 60 cent XRP was impossible, and we did come there. So don't ever think anything is impossible. But if Bitcoin is dropping again to the 30K level or even the 25K level, what I actually expect, I think that's a 65% drop roughly. And from the current level here where we are with XRP, that could very well take us actually to that 35 cent level, possibly even lower. Unfortunately, and that is just the reality we have to face now. This is an ABC correction. What we need to see and understand is that XRP has performed much worse than Bitcoin. So the chances are that it doesn't drop that far, that it doesn't drop that much lower. So we could potentially find support here eventually at the 50 cent level in the yellow target box, but we could also drop further, and the next level of support below that will be 35 cents. Now, if we drop below that, then we have to talk about much lower levels. But I think because I'm not sure if I was bearish enough with this ABC, I could very well imagine that we drop below this. But if we drop below this, this will trigger really further lower levels, because we will then get below that beginning of that wave 1 here at 50 cents. That would be really bearish. Looking at the ideal target level for that wave C correction, we normally take the 1.618 extension level of the wave A, and that would take us also here to around the 50 cent level, 52.6 cents. So that would work out quite well, which is also why the 50 cent level is a really strong support level. To be honest, 50 cents, I could imagine that we get down to that level, most certainly. That would be a good entry level still, in my view, a good level to dollar cost average in. I think everything in this yellow target box is actually a good level to buy in. And after this, at some point, we should see the big turnaround here, but we need to ideally stay above 50 cents. That is very important. But for me, the correction is clearly not over yet, and I see lower prices here very clearly for XRP, possibly after a very short run up again, but then we are going to drop further, in my view. That is what I expect for Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin, I gave you two scenarios, either one where we're going to have a quick run to the upside again before we then drop down, or we drop down straight away. But clearly for Bitcoin, the target for me is around 30K, possibly lower. And for XRP, it will be here at around 50 cent and possibly lower. So 50 cent, I hope it will hold, then we will stay more easily in the bullish scenario for XRP after this correction, because overall you've got a wave 1 here, got a wave 2, after which a wave 3 happens, but the wave 2 is not allowed to drop below 50 cents. That's the update for XRP. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but that is what I see in the chart. Again, no financial advice, and this correction, in my view, is going to take place for another few weeks or even a couple of months. So this all goes in line with the Bitcoin correction. If Bitcoin goes down really in the end to 25K, that can take a couple of months in my view. So we will look at February potentially here to continue our move up. This was all delayed, but after this correction we should see another bull cycle, indicating that possibly that traditional 4-year cycle might be broken, and that we're going to see either something like a super cycle or another bull cycle next year. Hopefully you liked that update video. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.